Good morning, class. Today, let us try to understand some classes into which the adverbial element can be classified according to their function and what kind of meaning they provide to the elements, to the other element in a clause. The adverbials are classified as they can be classified into four categories: adjuncts, subjuncts, conjuncts, and disjuncts. Now, here on your screen is a page on which I have given simplest kind of definitions of these classes of adverbials. So, the first is adjunct. So, here you can see an adjunct is an adverb or a phrase. An adverb or a phrase that adds meaning to the verb in a sentence or part of a sentence. So, this is an important function of the adverbial. It adds meaning to the verb in a sentence. Right. Now, here is a sentence: he ran away in panic. Okay. He ran away in a panic. Here, the verb in this sentence is run. Okay. And in a panic is the adverbial element. Now, this adverbial element adds to the adds meaning to the verb in a sentence or the verb element in a sentence, in a panic. So, this is an integral part of that particular clause. That's why this is known as an adjunct. In a panic is the adverbial element, which to further classify it into a categories, one can say that it's an adjunct. Right. And in grammar, an adjunct is an adverb or phrase that gives extra information in a sentence. So, in a panic is the extra information. It is also the meaning added to the verb, the action of running, how in a panic. So, this is an adjunct. This type of the adverbial element is known as the adjunct. Now, we have subjunct. The second category is the subjunct. An adverb or prepositional phrase used in a role that does not form part of the basic clause structure is known as the subjunct. When an adverbial element, which can be an adverb or a prepositional phrase, it can be anything, but its role is not considered to be very essential to the basic clause structure. That is, it's a kind of an outsider. Okay. So, when the adverbial elements or prepositional phrases are like that in a clause, it is known as a subjunct. Sub indicates of secondary importance. Okay. For example, here we have a sentence: he kindly offered to help. Okay. He kindly offered to help. This sentence can be he offered to help. So, kindly is not considered as essential to the basic clause structure. It is a subject. Then we have another category of the adverbials known as the conjunct. A conjunct is an adverbial that adds information to the sentence that is not considered part of the prepositional context but which connects the sentence with previous part of the discourse. So conjuncts are the connectors of this clause to the previous part of that discourse or that conversation or that dialogue. For example, there are conjuncts like so, in addition, however, secondly. So they are not adding any meaning, but their job is to connect. Hence, they are known as the conjuncts. Then we have the disjuncts, the last category of adverbials. A class of adverbials which instead of applying only to verb or verb phrase modify an entire clause, sentence or utterance. And they are also known as sentence adverbs or sentence adverbials. So when an adverb modifies the whole clause or the sentence or the utterance, then that adverbial is known as sentence adverb or sentence adverbial or disjuncts. So these are the four categories of adverbial elements which can be adverbs as well as prepositional phrases, and they modify that clause in different ways. Sometimes they are integral, sometimes they are essential for the clause structure, sometimes they play a peripheral role. They are on the periphery, they are on the margins, their role is marginal, of secondary importance. So depending upon that, they are either adjuncts, subjuncts, conjuncts and disjuncts. So this is a very brief introduction to the classification of the adverbial element in a clause structure. We'll stop here and continue in the next video. Thank you.